Okay. Oh, there we are. Yay! I even filed this thing correctly. It wasn't stuck in like some weird. Why do I have a Star Wars folder kind of moment? Okay.
Wasn't KU gonna show up?
Yeah, he'll probably pop in later.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are. You guys are in. Okay, yes, you are in the presence of Lady Aurelie Borealis, and you're in uh, the Living Wood Hall, the training hall that the Woodland Protectors of Selene keep in the village of Handrev. The rest of you just introduced yourselves. Let's have a quick go round, just to kind of refresh memories. So we're gonna start with Trell. Trell, tell us what you look like, and just kind of just refresh everybody's memory because I know they've all met you.
Yeah.
Except Varg, and Varg's met you before. So.
So quicker version. He looks like a pretty normal wood elf with the kind of tousled brown hair. Though he's got a couple odd characteristics, such as there being wolf legs and tail, as well as the pits around his green eyes, and obviously the most likely the most noticeable thing being the fairy dragon on his shoulder, which I'm honestly surprised has not gotten any comments.
This is the world of Greyhawk, and honestly, elves are expected to be peculiar by humans. And so it's like, well, they're weird pointy-eared bastards that live in the woods, but they're kind of nice to us, so we like them. So just a bit of explanation. So Arius.
Hello.
What does it look like?
Arius is a 6 foot, 6'1". We'll go with. We'll change the height again. 6'1", high elf with platinum skin, midnight blue hair, long. That's quite long, and is wearing a very fine purple coat.
Beautiful. All right, so Oslin, go.
Oslin is 3 foot tall, long brown braided hair pulled back, barefoot. He's pretty standard looking halfling.
Okay. Great, and Kara.
I am a 5'5" human female with brown hair and brown eyes. Nothing really spectacular or out of the ordinary. Just a regular human female.
Okay. And Varg. Tell us what you look like, and you guys have basically a bit of background since I don't know if you heard this last time. Y'all are being assigned to be a northern patrol for the kingdom together. So.
And we have our companions with us, right?
Yes.
Okay. So.
Okay. Well. Okay,
yeah, sorry. Chad might want to retcon that a little bit with the mastiff.
You see a big old brown and black dog that he has with him. He's kind of like posted up against.
Okay. Varg is reaching about 8 feet. Bipedal wolf-like creature, really, really fluffy. And oh god. His fur is primarily like a red color, but if you were human, it would be considered like an auburn brownish red. There's multiple shades of like different other hues, like browns, grays, whites. He's his eyes are kind of wide with curiosity. It's fairly certain that, you know, while he's capable of making expressions with his mouth, he's more or less kind of like he speaks with his eyes more so than anything. But his tail, however, is tucked between his legs, showing he's kind of a little bit nervous, doesn't really like being here. Decked out and with 2 bows, excuse me, like a long bow draped over his shoulder, a short bow kind of laying horizontally on his back, quiver, basic adventure attire, whatever.
And one important thing to note is that when Trell is in his lupine form, they do look very similar, but the main thing to keep in mind is that Trell has less shades of brown, more white, and no feathers or piercings, basically. Oh, and same color eyes.
But
Okay.
yeah, Varg's got an arsenal of like foul feathers in his mane, which he's got like 5 braids in, and it's long. And beside him is a pretty decently sized young Faemire crocodile that clearly is awakened, because it makes little tiny like jabs every once in a while.
And the easiest way to tell a Faemire crocodile from a regular crocodile is the fact that they have a lot of plant life growing on their back.
Very good. And actually, what's really awesome about your Faemire being awakened is the fact that your Faemire crocodile can help guard the Mastiff who isn't awakened yet and use its intelligence to actually keep camp and keep watch and do things like that. So,
Exactly.
excellent.
How does one go about awakening an animal?
You have to get a druid spell of awakening, but you know what? Why the hell not? I tell you what, your Mastiff is awakened as well. You'll need to come up. Okay, for the awakened animals.
It now has 10 intelligence and knows common.
Well, yes, but for the awakened animals, later they can possibly get character classes, but I don't want to mess with that for your first 5 levels. I want you guys to be the focus, and then we'll work on beefing them, because they're already fairly beefy. I mean, one's a bear-sized dog and one's a giant magic crocodile. I don't think they're going to have many problems with what you're facing.
I mean, I'm totally cool with like learning how to do it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, you learn that at level. Hold on, let me check. Let me scroll
I
down
think
real
that
quick.
would be like Oslin would be working towards versus just.
Rock on. That's
I
good
think
then.
you learn that at level 9. You can learn Awaken at level 9. I would suggest finding a higher level druid to do it, honestly, first. Because that'd be a while.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't mind. It would be kind of cool for him to do it, like, you know, to be like a bond.
I respect that.
That's true.
So.
Okay.
If our companions are awakened, we do voice them, right?
You can voice them, or you can ask me to do it and give me a summary of the personality you want to have, and I'll do my best to act it out. So it's entirely up to you, whatever your comfort level is and what you enjoy.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay. Ow.
Sorry, I always smack my hand on my desk.
Oh, it's a KU.
Hi, KU.
Hey, KU.
We thought you'd figure it out after all the messages.
Well, fortunately, KU, you have missed us just telling each other who their characters are, and KU, I will need to. Give me 1 second. I need to speak with you in the cone of silence, just separately from this. So, if you'll pardon us, KU, may I give you a voice call real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 1 second, guys. We'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Yep.
I'm excited.
I feel like some intermission music should play.
I
Elevator
wish.
style music.
I mean, there is a jukebox feature on Roll20. You can play music on it. Only the DM, though.
Was that like on hold music?
Yeah, pretty much.
Your call is very important to us.
Thank you for waiting.
To speak to the ST, please press 1.
You are now number 35.
Estimated waiting time, 2 hours.
Oh!
Jory, you know music doesn't transfer through mic very well.
That's
You
awful.
found elevator music. I mean, it's about as bad as you usually hear from the phone.
Floor 3. Vampire deterrent products. Repellent spray.
Oh.
5th floor. Curses, amulets, and poisons.
Oh, good lord. So I don't know if Tina's gonna do like the introduction thing where
She probably is. She said you were gonna retcon and go back to that area. It's just like after the introductions that we're gonna have that happen.
And we're back.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Having worked
Some
that
great
out.
elevator music.
Well, you know, elevator music, golly.
Yeah, Jory actually played the elevator music.
That's awesome. Okay, so basically where we left you guys, you had just found a bunch of treasure. The halfling now has an emerald ring.
Oh wait. We should probably go back and like have each other like react to his character, because it's gonna be like a kind of significant thing between him and Trell anyway.
well, we can just say that he saw Trell scream, like, disregarded everything else and yelled out Trell's name and tackled him. They had to before anything escalated, you know, like everything got a little too crazy. They had to, you know, gain order in the court, I guess. I don't know.
Someone tapped a mallet.
And you know, they got them back, gave them the information. It was good to go. The Faemire crocodile was just looked and said, "Uncle Varg, that dog looks delicious."
Oh, Uncle Varg, that dog looks delicious. On that note,
Do I hear that?
yeah, you hear that. Let's do that. Let's pull that out.
Will notch an arrow.
At this moment, lady, oh, hang on. Lady Hourly, speaks out very vociferously. She's like, "Put your weapon away. No one's eating the dog. No one's shooting each other. Do you understand?"
Osmond looks up and says, "That thing better not eat my dog."
Varg's just gonna look over and just be like, he ain't gonna eat nothing. Put the bow away. People are weird.
Okay, Osland will glare kind of at the crocodile. So it just spoke and put his arrow away.
Well, he's a druid. You'd think he'd be used to speaking creatures.
Uncle Varg, the tiny man looks delicious too. Car! Corner! Can't take that kid anywhere.
All right.
I think we figured out his flaw.
Yes. Okay, so are you all ready to proceed?
Yes.
You find yourselves. By the way, we move forward to the current moment where you guys have spent a fairly uncomfortable night in a cold, musty barrow that smells of rot, surrounded by gray stone that looks to have been worked by dwarves thousands of years ago. And actually, I believe Arius figured out that this was the tomb of a prominent dwarven merchant from one of the early dynasties.
I did.
So, Charles getting up and kind of rubbing his back. Stone is not good for the back.
Well, it's not good for anyone but dwarves. That's why it's a dwarven ruin.
Varg's hopping. Varg's just hopping around on all fours, just, looking like a dog that just found a ball for the first time, and it's just like, woo! Haven't slept that good in ages!
I don't know what you're talking about. I slept perfectly fine.
See, she gets it!
Rock floor!
Comfortable floor!
All right, so the only exit from this room proceeds straight out and back to a T intersection. There is, of course, the matter of a large pit trap.
Yeah. I was thinking before I had something for that, but I'm guessing it's not surrounded by earth, but it's surrounded by rock.
It's surrounded by rock. These are dwarves.
Yeah, I actually won't be able to do anything about that.
Sorry.
How wide across is the trapdoor?
The trapdoor. Well, it's actually an entire section of floor from wall to wall. It's about 10 feet across.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot square, and if you triggered it, and look down, there are a bunch of spikes in a pit at the bottom. And the torchlight glimmers off the spikes, with a strange green reflective substance.
Well, the fairies told me something about acupuncture back in the day. You think that anyone's up for some?
Arius could teleport across the trapdoor.
Could he? Does he have teleport yet?
Oh no, wait, he doesn't, never mind, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong level thing.
Yes.
No, he cannot teleport across the floor.
No, you cannot.
Oh wait, it does say stone.
Oh,
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, what are you wanting to do?
Okay, I have a cantrip called Mold Earth. And basically it takes one action to use and it fits within a 5-foot cube. So within like a few minutes I can basically make a trench if I wanted to. So I can basically manipulate the stone and cover the spikes.
Or at least just enough that we can jump over.
Or to walk over, either way.
Okay, yeah. You may do that.
Yay.
I'm gonna now. I am going to require, I think, an intelligence check
Okay.
for this. Mostly just because you are using this spell in a very precise way.
All right.
Can I lend him some help?
Yes, you can. You now have advantage on that.
Also, I'm going to click the the thing so it shows you what it does. So yeah, it says dirt.
Target
or
an area
stone.
of loose earth.
You can change to appear on the dirt or stone.
Actually, I don't. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to cover over the spikes with stone?
Yes.
Okay, so you're trying to bury the spikes.
Or at least make it to where it's a platform we can step on.
I don't think you can do that with this spell because I'm looking. It also has to be loose earth.
Oh, okay. I guess the part that said dirt or stone kind of threw me off.
Right. If it's loose gravel, you can definitely do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, that's a great idea. Unfortunately, it's beyond the limits of that particular ability.
Okay. Alright, so we might have to jump over it again.
All right.
Ren will give somebody advantage who needs it.
Who is the worst jumper? That would be the one with the lowest dexterity.
Oh, clearly not
I
me.
have a 15 in dexterity.
Arius has quite good dexterity, yet failed last time, so...
All right, so do you want to help Arius? 'Cause
yeah.
He did fail last time.
Ren will kind of...
You know?
Ren
You
will...
have a grappling hook?
Yeah.
Well, holy crap!
Oh,
You just wanted to tell me?
oh, Var has climbing gear. A climbing kit.
Oh yeah, okay, then fine. All right, somebody make a dex check with the grappling hook, and then use that, and you can just cross without a check.
Well...
I'll throw the grappling hook. I probably have the best dexterity. Are y'all okay with that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And someone else can help you to give you advantage.
What are you trying to do?
What are you doing?
Gonna throw the grappling hook across.
Oh, throw
she's
it.
gonna use her monk powers.
I mean, what is to throw the grappling hook?
I mean,
it's dexterity.
I mean, Ren could fly it over.
So Rin can help me fly it over there, you know.
Well, actually, while everyone else is talking about it, basically Osmond's like, I'm like, huh, okay, well, that's done. All right, so you have used basically 1 point on your climbing gear, on your supplies, because to get across is going to be almost impossible to get the rope back once the last person's across, unless you want them to try to jump over with it.
I'm not worried about it. I have
that's risking a lot to save a couple of coins. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, with the gold we just got, I can buy another grappling hook.
Jory, wait, do we still need to roll dexterity?
No.
Okay.
No, y'all use tools to overcome the problem.
I was just clicking the thing to see how it works to make it easier.
That's just fine.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, you just click like anything we have to do, you basically just click the rewards.
Alright. So, that problem solved. You guys find yourself in the, in a hallway. There is a stronger smell of blood. The two lupines especially will notice this. There's a stronger smell of blood from the other hallway that you all didn't go down last time.
Well, either there's a bitch in heat or someone's dead.
Lovely descriptions.
So is it like a straight flat hallway?
Straight flat hallway, yes. Who's going first?
I've been going first by pecking order, so.
Alright, so who's going last? Who's bringing up the rear?
Arius does have the least hit points.
Yep. Wizard probably should always go last, unless we're being ambushed by behind. Maybe he should go like second to last.
Yeah, okay. Old adventurer's wisdom. Wizards go in the middle.
Okay.
Don't ever put the wizard at the back. Don't ever put him at the front.
Arius is going to go in the middle, and he's going to use mage armor as a precaution.
Excellent idea.
I'll take up the back.
So Varg is in the back.
Yes.
That
Yes.
seems like a good one. And then
Yeah.
Yeah, because he can shoot from the
three
back.
of us in the middle. It doesn't matter how the three of us are. I'm trying to blend in where I'm not seen. So.
Excellent. All right.
Oh.
Okay, you had to figure something out in the house.
Okay, 13 plus dex. What's your dexterity modifier again?
Dexterity is my dexterity is 3.
Okay, so 16.
16, yeah.
Okay. So, as you are, y'all are moving down this new hallway, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You enter a room, and it is grisly in here. The smell of blood and death is everywhere. The smell of roasting meat assails your nostrils. And
Would Trell be able to tell what kind of meat?
well, you know what? He probably would, but in order to, respect some of your triggers, I am not going to describe the meat in detail.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I get you.
So, all right. There is some human meat and humanoid meat in with it, and in cages. There is. Second. Yes, there is a young human, a dwarf in torn clothes, and a female Aarakocra, or a bird person. And they're all trapped in there. And like the dwarf is like, you're not with them, are you? Get us out of here!
I love the Scottish dwarves.
Do I recognize the human from the city, from the village at all?
No. This is she is like, please help us, please. They've been eating us one by one.
Ooh.
Well, what kind of parties do all of you non-fays have?
It's an ogre.
Oh.
It's an ogre, but he commands the dead.
A necromancer ogre.
That's wow.
That's pretty
Is
intelligent
there
for an
anybody
ogre.
else in the room besides them?
There's nobody in the room right now besides them. They're like, he's down that hallway. Just let us out. We'll find our way out. Just please open the cage.
Do you know if any of the cages are trapped?
Roll perception.
Yeah, I was about to say, like.
Alright, yeah. He was asking them, but he's gonna check anyway. Let me find my perception. There it is. I didn't do very well.
Okay.
Can I
Are
roll?
there keys anywhere in the room?
You can make a search, but it will take 10 minutes.
Can Varg also roll for perception?
Yes, you can. Actually, perception checks everywhere to search. So, Varg, you managed to find... Okay, Varg, you managed to find a set of... you managed to find a set of keys. Now, you don't find the keys, Oslin, but you do find where these things are rigged with bell traps. And if you open those cages, someone in the next room is going to know.
Ooh.
Unless one of you knows how to disarm a trap like this.
Okay, so he'll tell the group that these are rigged.
Oh.
Okay,
Disarm
the
the trap.
Rigged to rig.
The Arakokra speaks up. She's like, I can help you. I can talk you through it. I can talk you through how to do it. I know how these traps work.
Varg like walks up to the cage and just goes like, I got it.
Okay, what are you doing, Varg?
Well, he found the keys, but he overheard the bell trap, so he's gonna try to disarm the trap.
Okay. Do you have proficiency with thieves' tools?
Nope.
Okay. You can try this. It's a dexterity roll at disadvantage.
Okay, what's the disadvantage?
You just roll it, and whatever the lower number is.
Yeah, I was going to explain. The two numbers, you roll that, and you take the lowest of those two that are rolled.
Okay.
Oh, that is a critical failure.
We're dead.
Ding, 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 ding.
We're probably going to have to fight him anyway.
The
Is there a
others,
place to hide?
there's actually, well, for you, maybe there's a pile of corpses you could hide in, but I would require a constitution check because it's not pleasant. However, 5 skeletons have burst into the room.
Oh.
Arius is. Wait, are we going to need to roll for?
Yes, you should roll for initiative.
Right.
Yes.
Varg sees the skeletons and it's just like, huh! They got a bone to pick with us, don't they? Huh!
Roll initiative.
Why do I picture Arius pointing at you at that moment, going, "Kill him first"?
Yeah.
His
All
dead
right.
paws caused the trap to go off.
Sicko.
Well, it's not like you were doing anything!
Alright, so Varg, you go first, then Kara, and then Oslin, then Trell, and finally Arius.
Right.
So,
However,
Var would probably know that they have resistance to piercing damage from seeing them being
yes.
hit last time.
Yes.
Okay.
Go on. Was that all you were saying?
Oh, that was it. It's just that he mostly uses bows and stuff, so he might want to use like claws for this instead, because that's slashing damage. Wait, they're immune to both. Never mind. It's just bludgeoning.
To slashing. Piercing only does 1 point.
Right. Okay. Yes, piercing will only do 1 point of damage, and so slashing their resistance. Maybe punching them will help. That's bludgeoning.
Punching is bludgeoning, yes, and that does double damage.
All right. I know punching is 1d4 usually, so yeah.
Yep, that's how I do it. Okay. All right, so Varg, bunch of skeletons.
Trell, how do you make a fist again?
Like that.
Got it. Go
Okay,
to...
so
He's gonna punch one of them.
Okay, roll to be to 13.
On,
Just go to the little
D20.
the dice thing right there. Yeah, go to the d20.
D20, just
Yeah,
roll it.
yeah, just hit the d20. Oh.
Oof, okay.
Oh.
It wasn't a 1. It wasn't a 1. And you get to add your strength to that. Strength bonus.
What's your strength?
Which is 0.
0.
Okay.
Okay. Just looking. I just looked. Okay, so you punch the skeleton, and the evil green glow in its eyes flickers more maliciously. All right.
You're looking a little
So-
green with anger. That's the saying, right?
Are you just gonna make puns? Is that your character?
Kara, you want to show him how this is done?
I'll do my best. So I'll
Pause!
take my staff and go whack it.
Okay. Whack it with your quarterstaff.
So do I hit the 1d20 or do I actually click
You
on
roll
the
you roll a d20 or click unarmed. It doesn't matter. Nice. Okay. You hit, and what is the damage on your unarmed? Your damage is higher, isn't it?
It should be.
Yeah, but now I'm using my quarterstaff.
Oh, then it's 1d6. Okay, so roll 1d6 and add your strength bonus, please.
You on the quarterstaff, just click the quarterstaff button on the roll you did in order to get damage.
Oh, okay, so you click the little quarterstaff light up thing.
Yeah,
Where
like
it says
under the
quarterstaff.
16 and 8. Yeah.
So, I'm going to do that for you, Kara. Holy crap. Okay. You basically, you do this sort of spinning maneuver where you jump around between the skeletons and you come down to one and you smash it so hard its skull splinters and it clatters to the ground and you land in like perfect repose.
Badass.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what monks are about, you know? All right, so that means it is the skeleton's turn.
Oh dear.
All right, so here come the skeletons. Okay, yeah, the one that you punched, Varg, it swings for you and it hits.
Wait, what's
Or-
your armor class?
Armor class is
13.
13.
Wait, look at your other thing.
What other thing?
Look at your other one. Your other sheet. Because you put what your armor, like the armor that you have is on that. Scroll up.
Why is that 16?
It's because you put in the armor then. This one is your, the one that you didn't put your armor in this. It's calculating your natural armor. You didn't type it in because you're
So
wearing...
what is his armor? Someone.
His armor is 16 actually. It's exactly.
Okay, well, it
16. He's
hits.
wearing, I think, splint mail. Are you wearing splint mail or what was it?
I don't know.
I can't see it from there.
I'm working on it.
Jory is about like I am when it comes to the details of characters. We're just like, I don't know. Something happened. So I totally feel you. All right, so
What's that?
but it did hit.
Okay.
Fortunately, though, you have it together enough, Varg, that you manage to stick and move as it tries to claw you. Just get some scratches in for 1 point of damage. All right. One of the ones around Kara misses miserably. Another one goes for Trell this time and misses miserably. One's going for Varg, the last one.
Oh.
God damn. Okay, it hit. And Varg, you take 2 annoying scratches of damage.
So you've taken 3.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Trell goes next.
Okay. So, yeah, definitely going to punch him now that he's aware that bludgeoning seems to do a lot of damage. Can I
Okay.
just like roll strength since it adds the strength modifier to it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I don't know if that hits.
It does. They got
Yay.
an armor class. And just roll 1d4 and add your strength mod.
Alright. Okay, let me, D4 plus... There.
Okay, you crack some of its bones, some teeth fly out, but the skeleton is still up.
Ah.
All right.
Oh, I forgot what Ren is going to do.
Okay, what's Rin gonna do?
Well, we've established before that he doesn't. That
He does
they.
1 point of damage.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Also, I don't think any of these that he has is going to help. So I guess he is going to just attempt to bite the one that Cheryl attacked.
All right. So roll to hit with Rin, and
All right.
let's.
So for him, it is. Got the same thing.
Okay, he hits. He annoys the skeleton, but it is not down. All right, Oslin, what are you up to, my friend?
He's gonna look for like a chair leg or something like that he can like bust off to use.
Okay, I'll let that be
Like
your
the
free
monk.
action.
After like the monk with her stick, he's like, oh.
Okay, let that be your free action. Make a dexterity check for that, or a strength check for that first. Holy crap! Okay, this halfling just, he just gets super manly for a second. Lifts the leg off the chair. Go for it. Just swing at this skeleton.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
What is the damage on that?
Damage is 1d6.
Okay.
And you know what, Trell? You did kill that skeleton.
Yay!
I forgot to double the bludgeoning damage. My bad.
Yay!
All right, so okay, out of nowhere, after ripping the chair leg off, comes Oslin. Oslin, I just pictured you jump, you run over the butcher's block, and you just come down on top of the skeleton, and you shatter its head, and it clatters to the ground.
He looks rather pleased with himself.
I am shocked. Anyway, so Arius, you're go.
How many skeletons are left?
There's one remaining.
Okay, well, Arius is going to use Burning Hands on that skeleton.
Okay, yes, go for it. So you Burning Hands, they get a saving throw, and
Now that's not what I wanted. Never mind. What is it? What do I have to
no,
roll?
hang on. Yeah, they get a saving throw.
Yeah,
Okay.
the little things are helpful.
Although, actually, I'm going to tell you something. This would be an incredible waste of this spell.
Would it?
Yes, because this thing will hit everything in a 15-foot cone in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a slight AoE effect.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's a big AoE effect.
Oh, okay.
It's like, holy shit, no. Save that one, Arius. Save that one.
Okay. Right, I'll save that one then. The only other thing I have that I could use right now is Chromatic Orb. A 4-inch diameter sphere of energy.
Is that a level 1 spell, or is it a...
It's a level 1 spell.
A level 1 spell.
Could you post it for me? Just do what you did with Burning Hands, because that's really helpful.
Yep, we'll do.
I'm so glad I pay for the ability to use these things. I'm like, yay, this is helpful. I don't have to run to the bookshelf. Okay. Yeah, go for it. You cast, and it's instantaneous. Okay, you just make a ranged spell attack. So you've got to roll basically your intelligence to hit.
Okay, right, that's fine.
Wait, I thought the spell attack bonus was a little bit higher.
He gets his proficiency bonus as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So
All right,
plus
so
2 to that.
+2, it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what element did you want to create? Acid, cold, fire?
Oh, fire.
lightning?
Sorry. Yes, fire.
Okay, so you throw fire, it hits the wall. Everything appears toasty warm. And the next round begins. 4 more skeletons have burst forth from the door.
The skeleton.
So you're back up to 5. Okay. So, we're going to keep the initiative order. So that means that Varg, you go first.
Are you gonna try to punch him again?
Sure.
Okay. Roll strength. Just click the strength button.
Now, actually, wait a second, Varg. Before you do that, you also notice there's a big butcher's block here. You could make a strength check and flip that over, possibly doing 3d6 damage, crushing damage to them. So you could possibly just flip the table literally,
Okay.
Sure.
and that will let you affect an AoE of them.
Are those beers?
Yeah, go ahead and roll strength. Oh.
Well, fortunately, I'm going to give you advantage on this because it's just flipping a damn table. And you're a trained warrior, for fuck's sake. So, okay, I'm not going to let the halfling rip a chair in half and destroy a skeleton and then have you not do this, okay? It's fine. All right. So you flip the table, and basically you manage to take out this group of skeletons. You guys have a way to enter through that door they're coming out of and see if you can find out how they're getting in, or maybe stop them, or you could try to retreat. It's up to you.
Well, since the bells have already been rang, why don't we just open up the cages and get these people out as well?
Yeah. I
Okay,
agree.
well, you've opened the cages. Okay, so and they are fleeing.
I think he would look around. Like, can I do another perception check
Sure.
to see if maybe there's another way out or something like that?
Yeah. Okay, there's no other way out of here, unfortunately.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to Kara. What is your move? What are you doing?
Okay, so how many skeletons are there now?
They've all been destroyed, but you can hear sounds coming from the next room that the skeletons have been coming out of.
Okay. And did you say that that's the only way that we can go, or can we go back?
It's the only way you can go forward, or you can go back the way you came.
Well, they said there was an ogre in the other room.
Well,
Yes,
what
they
about
did. And the ogre controls it. Hang on.
Please see this. Discuss 65 minutes per hour.
Yeah. Silver whites. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to let y'all go right now. We are having a severe thunderstorm come in,
Oh, okay.
and I've got to get the car away from some hail. I'm very sorry, and we will continue this as soon as possible. I may get back before. So, if I'm not back in 30 minutes, I'm sorry, but okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Yes?
No, sorry, no, nothing.
Okay, so y'all were in the cannibal kitchen. You had freed the prisoners who are beating a hasty retreat. You know that there is an ogre, possibly, in the next room who controls the undead. And I am gonna, to simplify things, I am going to make the turn order basically Arius, Kara, Oslin, Trill, and Bard. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alphabetically, yeah.
Alright, good. Okie dokie. So...
Is the ogre still in its...
It has not come out of this... It's not come out of the room that it's
With-
supposed to be in.
Is it in a dark room? In a...
You can't really tell. You'd have to go down the hallway and actually look.
Ooh, could I use my owl familiar to go down for me and look through its eyes?
Your owl familiar?
Finally
Yeah.
remembered that. Yeah, he has a
Right.
spell called Find Familiar.
Yes.
Oh, and he got the owl, right?
Well, he hasn't conjured it yet, but yeah.
Oh, well, if you haven't conjured it yet, you don't have it.
Okay. Aw.
Well, you can just spend a first level spell slot to, or you can
Actually,
cast
no,
it as a
that
ritual.
That takes a little more time than y'all have right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Var can go. Well, I mean, the initiative order is last with Varg. I was about to be like, Varg can see in darkness like it's dim light because of his dark vision. So
A few of us can.
Yeah, Arius can, but if it's too far down, then I don't think.
It's about a 30-foot corridor.
Okay.
Oh, well, we can usually, like, dark vision, we can usually see about 60 feet.
Well, once again, he's not standing in the doorway.
Ah, okay.
And there's torches in there, obviously.
Okay.
You know, it's like you're looking through a door down a 30-foot hallway, so it's kind of hard to see everything in the room.
Okay.
Could we pile up all the dead bodies and set them alight and use it as an improvised bomb to blow up the ogre?
I don't usually think that corpses are explosive.
The stomachs are. It's the acid inside stomachs that can be used to.
No, the acid in stomachs can't.
Okay.
Trust
Never
me,
mind.
my degree's in forensics, so yeah. No, they'll fart and they'll stink and they don't burn for shit.
Okay.
Because like one time we had to pick up a corpse, somebody tried to burn, and it's like no, it doesn't go well. It's just like hooked. So,
Okay. Well, Arish is going to turn to the others and ask, shall we go ahead and find the ogre?
Well, he's
That's
just
what I
gonna
was
keep claiming more victims, otherwise.
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, then Arish is going to load up his crossbow and creep slowly forward.
okay, so I'll need you to make a stealth check.
Ooh.
Damn.
You you got a 21.
Yes.
All right, so yes, you creep down the hallway, and you see the ogre chuckling to himself, and he's got a big club, and there is a cauldron sitting on a dais on the far side of the room. The cauldron emits an eerie light, and every few minutes, skeletons jump forth from the cauldron.
Okay. Is it still my go then?
Yes, you can take one more action, or make an attack.
Okay. Then I'll make an attack. 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 I'll make an Could I? Would this be right? Go up to him, and put my hand on him and use identify
Put your hand on the ogre.
on the ogre. Yes.
It's only for yeah. It's only for magic items.
It works on objects.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Well, I think I will cast Ray of Frost in the room.
You don't have Ray of Frost yet. Remember that was a spell that you get later.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
You also don't have Identify yet. That's a second level spell.
Yeah, bear in mind that Skylar has been very thoughtful in giving you all everything you will ever need to advance. But you only have the first level stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I mean, I haven't been able to do any of the stuff on anyone's sheets on here, but he has the documents. Look at your documents, it says...
I thought Identify was a first level spell, from what I...
hold on, let me...
It's a ritual, it's not... It doesn't
Let me
have...
find your...
Also, it's a ritual.
That would take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
You can cast anything as a ritual, but you're not going to be able to use it against this ogre before he smacks you upside the face.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no,
Well,
not that
in
one.
that case, not to get bludgeoned up by the ogre with Aris's measly hit points, despite his mage shield. I'm going to slowly creep back.
Identify
inform
is
the
a...
rest-
Okay.
And inform the rest of the group of the skeletons jumping out of a cauldron that a ogre is cackling over.
Probably need to destroy
so
the
you
cauldron.
creep back. Alright, so you've crept back. So,
Mhm.
our next intrepid hero
Hmm.
will be Kara. Alright, so you tell the others. How does everybody react to that?
Like I said, Chell said
Well-
we probably need to destroy the cauldron.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we just need to go in there and try to get rid of all this evil stuff. Especially that cauldron. Could you tell how many skeletons were out there?
How many skeletons were there?
Could somebody do me a favor and roll, or actually, hang on. I'm gonna exit out of the Roll20 app, and I'm just gonna use my dice roller. Okay, so, alright, there are 4 skeletons in there right now.
There are 4 skeletons.
That's not too bad.
By the way, Josh, keep in mind that you have used 2 first level spells, and you have, I think, 3 slots, if I'm not mistaken.
Excluding the 2 ritual ones.
Well,
2,
like I said,
3.
ritual takes 10 minutes to cast.
Okay.
Well, so do y'all think we all should creep down there and try to, I guess, jump in all at once and see what we can do to kill them?
Go for the old surprise attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you actually have 2 first level. Apart from the ritual ones, you have 2 first. So you've already used both of them.
Okay.
You can only use cantrips now.
Okay.
Alright, just
Okay,
making sure you know.
Yeah, let's sneak
Alright.
on.
So does everybody want to sneak down and just bum rush the ogre?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, couldn't we like talk to him and like try to get him out of his wicked ways?
I'm sure he's very evil.
He was cackling menacingly.
And, you know,
I'm
there's a
pretty
lot of,
sure
like,
any-
corpses in here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anything that decides to, make skeletons, There's not going to change its mind.
He was gonna eat those people.
All right, fair enough.
All right. So, who has the highest initiative bonus? In your group
Shut the hell up.
Jory.
That's my phone. Sorry.
I have +3 for
Technically, I'm
initiative.
supposed to have +5 because I have alert, but it just doesn't show it on the thing.
Wait, how do you have a feed at level 1?
Because I took alert. Alert is available at level 1.
Oh,
You took that instead of getting the +1 to every one of your stats?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, rock on. All right, so, Kara, you will roll initiative for your group. If that's all right with everybody, because I just want to give you all the best chance.
okay.
And, Skylar, what... I'm trying to improvise here because I can't use the dice roller on the Roll20 app.
Okay.
So, and what dice do you use for, is it a D20 for, initiative?
Yes, it's a D20.
Good, I'm remembering correctly.
Well,
Okay,
do we
then.
still have the dice roller on the Discord?
Yeah, there is that, but it's complicated.
I don't use the one on Discord, so y'all just keep using it on Roll20, and I'll just trust you to tell me the rolls, and I'm going to roll here on my dice roller, and we're just going to get through this.
Okay.
All right. So, and actually, if y'all want to roll initiative individually.
I mean, yeah, we can.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Alright.
Like I said, just trying to feel my way through.
Go ahead and roll your initiative.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Chad got really good initiative.
I got a
I'll
22.
keep going first.
Alright, so starting with Skylar, tell me your initiatives.
Okay, so, mine is 15.
Okay. Jory next.
12.
Barb has 12. Arius.
15.
Okay. Kara.
12.
12. And Oslin.
22.
You got a natural 20.
Alright, so Oslin, you go first.
Mm-hmm.
Then the ogre and his skeletons will go.
Ooh.
Then we'll...
I was just exclaiming that he must have rolled high.
I got a natural 20.
Ah.
Oh, crap.
I was like, holy crap, okay, that's a lot. So anyway, they got a 20. Trell and Arius will go at the same time, and then Varg and Kara will go. And I'll just go through it that way.
Okay.
Oslin, what are you wanting to do?
Okay, so I think he's just gonna he wants to snapshot, you know what I mean, from the doorway, so he can still take cover.
Okay, you're shooting from behind cover, so that's going to give you against ranged attacks and armor class +3.
So just gonna shoot at the ogre.
All right, so your attack action, and then you get your return action. So go for it.
So what am I rolling? Just
a D20. You've got to beat a 13.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. It clatters, and clatters to the ground, and you hear the ogre exclaim, "More meat!" Wow. Okay. Now, the ogre begins chanting menacingly. The first of the skeletons runs to the door You're obviously in the doorway. Has anybody? Okay, you're obviously in the doorway.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I have a question. Did I get a +3? Because I didn't add that to the
No,
shot.
you get a +3 to your armor class
Oh, okay. Okay.
for cover against that. But the skeletons are running to melee range. The
That's
first
cool.
one swings at you. What is your armor class, Oslin?
It is 14.
Okay, you managed to dodge that one. Second one takes a swing at you and misses. Third one, as it bum rushes you, and the fourth one, your armor class is 14?
Yes.
You're ducking and moving and swaying out of the way as the skeletons claw and bite at you. Alright. Trell, you first. What are you doing?
Alright, so there's a bunch of skeletons in the way and the ogre is behind them, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Now,
I can...
You could... Well, I was going to give you the option. You could attempt to, just bum rush your way through. That would require a strength check. You'd have to do a strength check, and that's your bonus action. Then you get in, and you'd be able to charge near to the ogre and attack him.
Okay, that sounds good. Let me see what Rin can do first. Real quick. Alright. So, since the ogre is capable of sight, I'm guessing, is he 15 feet away? Or further?
He's further away. Rin would have to get in there with him.
Okay, so he's on Trell's shoulder, so he'll go after Trell.
Okay.
Alright, so let the bum rushing begin.
To make a strength check, the difficulty is 16.
Alright. Oh, definitely got it.
Bang.
Oh wow.
What did you get?
21. Not
Okay.
a critical, but...
Alright, you bust through, and you do it so well that the skeletons will have disadvantage next round.
Yes.
Alright. So, Trell, you're in there. You may make your attack against the ogre. What are you going to do?
Okay, first, Ren is going to cast Color Spray.
Okay, and what do I have to do to that? Does that require the ogre to make a saving throw?
Okay, so it says, what I have to do is I have to roll 6d10, and the total is how many hit points that, it affects. So basically, if his hit points is within the total of the 6d10, then, he's blind, basically.
Okay, alright, go for it.
Alright, so... D10... 6 of them... Nope, down. No pluses for that. Unless it's... Wait, does it involve his spell attack? I think it should involve his spell attack, too. Which
Yeah,
is...
it does.
Yeah, spell attack bonus, which is plus 5. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So, if his hit points is 40 or lower, then he should be blind.
The ogre sneers at your magic.
Yep, okay. It is higher than that.
Hey, at
Alright.
least you learned.
Yes, I have learned he has more than 40. Okay, so Trell is going to, well, just try to hit him with both attacks.
No, you only get the one because you used your bonus action to rush the skeletons.
Right, okay, just one.
Yeah.
Okay, so, longsword. That is a 17.
You hit.
Yay!
Please roll damage.
Damage is 12 slashing.
Okay, so you got 12 slashing. Alright, the ogre is enraged.
Hmm.
Okay.
Next should be Arius, I believe.
Yes, I've got him. Arius.
From
What do you do?
cover, Arius is going to fire his crossbow at the ogre.
Okay, roll to hit. Beat a 13.
Oh, it
Yeah.
definitely hits.
And now do I?
You
Yeah,
just
light cross.
yeah, hit the yeah. There you go.
11 piercing damage.
Okay. Alright, the ogre is, yeah, it's hurt. Okay, so now Bard.
Just off question here. Is it possible to rip off any of the skeleton's limbs?
That's a good point.
No, that's a legitimate question.
Yes, it is. It is. To do so would require a strength check at disadvantage, because it is trying to wriggle away. I mean, it's not going to stand there and let you pull
Right.
it off. If somebody helped you, like grabbed the skeleton and gave you advantage, then you could try easier. But yeah, I'll allow it. Go for it. What limb you want to rip off, buddy?
Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
ooh, could I use my inspiration?
Yes, you can.
I'm inspiring him.
Now he just has regular roll instead of disadvantage.
okay. So Varg made a comment when the ogre started chanting. Before all of this started, and you basically heard him from behind a group just yell out, "Common parental female lover, do you speak it?"
That's good. That's good.
And as soon as he got the chance, he ran up to the first skeleton and just grabbed its head and started trying to rip its head off.
Alright, you can roll strength.
Okay, you're trying to rip its head off. You know what? I'm gonna go with this.
Okay.
Roll your strength.
Okay.
You don't have to roll disadvantage.
Okay.
And then roll a d4 and add your strength bonus to it.
Okay. So wait.
Hit strength first.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Yep.
And then a D4. Just a
Now,
regular
if
D4.
the strength check didn't make a 13, the
Okay.
skeleton jumps out of the way
Alright.
and chatters its teeth at him menacingly.
As he was trying to rip its head off, he was just grumbling to himself, just like, "I'm getting tired of all you people slash at me because you got bony, crappy look."
What is brilliant, and I'm going to give you inspiration for this just because you made the GM's night. You reminded me of Bruce Campbell in Army of Darkness.
You see inspiration right there?
So-
You just click.
Yes, absolutely beautiful. Kara, what do you...
Well, I was gonna run in and try to use my quarterstaff to tip over the cauldron.
Okay, yes. Basically, what you can do is you can make an attack to break the cauldron, because it's some magic is holding it in place. But if you make an attack and you've got to inflict 30 hit points to break the cauldron.
Mm.
Okay. So
You're
roll a
just stranger.
d20 to see if I hit first.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a strength. It basically
Oh.
an attack. You gotta-
I believe that is a
Yeah.
critical failure.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
I need to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Uh,
7.
Difficulty is 13.
oh,
Damn.
Did you make it?
no.
Nope, I got a 7.
Okay. Kara, you now have the condition diseased.
Oh no. I can make antitoxin, thankfully.
It'll be a very difficult one to overcome because this is bad news. All right, so Kira. Now this is temporary. Mark it down. If you can get this cured, you'll recover. Okay, you lose 1 Constitution point temporarily, hopefully.
Okay.
Unless it kills you, and then it's just I'm sorry. All right. Oh, and by the way, all of your rolls are at disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Disease and poison are really shitty.
Mm.
All right. So, Oslin, what you doing, man? What are you up to?
Well, after that, are the skeletons still surrounding me?
Well, actually, what happened was Trell just bull rushed through them, and the skeletons are all tottering and confused. In 3 more rounds, 1d6 skeletons are going to pop out of that cauldron.
Okay.
So we've got a countdown going. All right. So what are you doing?
So I guess, it's a cauldron, right? I guess I can just try to shoot at it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Crit.
So I got a critical 20.
All right. So roll your damage.
I just love when Freya exclaims sometimes.
What if Kara's in the corner, clutching her face where the green ichor's eating into it? All right. So what's your damage there?
It's 1d6 plus 2.
Roll
So
it.
total 8.
All right. Add 9 to that. Because basically the way I'm handling crits is when you all crit, I roll an extra d12 on the damage.
Nice.
So you've done more than half of its hit points in damage.
Nice.
Congratulations. Now, of course, the ogre, he strikes his club against the ground, and now it's got a jagged edge on it. And he's mad at you. Hello?
He's what now?
He's very mad at you, Trell.
Oh. I would imagine why.
You just ran up to him and smacked him upside the face with a sword. Alright, so the enraged ogre swings at you, and what is your armor class?
It is 17.
He hits.
Oh. Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah. Fortunately, on his 2d6 damage, you only take 4.
Yay.
But he hit hard. You have it together, which you're like, oh! But it is one of the hardest hits you've ever taken. All right, so now the skeletons are, I'm going to say they're stunned because of, rather than have them roll at disadvantage, they're just stunned. We're going to get free time with the skeletons. All right, so here we go. Trell, it's your turn.
Okay, so Ren is going to go first, as with before. This time he's going to use something I have definitely not used before, which is his euphoric breath.
Okay.
Alright, it says, the creature must succeed a wisdom saving throw of a DC equal to 8 plus the dragon's constitution plus proficiency, which I believe is 13.
Okay.
Let's see. If it fails a save, it cannot take reactions and must roll 1d6 at the start of each of its turns to determine what it will do for that turn. 1 through 4, it takes no action. and uses all of its movement to move to a random direction. And 5 through 6, the target doesn't move, and the only thing it can do is make a DC 11 saving throw, ending the effect on a success.
Okay, so I have a quick question for you. What is Rin's armor class?
Rin's armor class is 15.
Alright, the ogre is going to take his lair action.
Ooh.
Or he's a boss. So he's going to take that. He's not going to hurt Rin, he's going to interrupt. Because he knows that's dangerous. He does not want to he does not want to be made helpless by this thing.
That's
he may
fair.
not be bright, but he knows the magical dragon thing blowing on him is a bad thing.
It's kind of like a fly to a human is the dragon.
If the fly could make you see shit that's not there, ride on the ground in agony while you're blind, and then when it's you to death, sure. It's like, but it's a little bit different. Alright, so armor class for Rin, please.
15.
Okay. Alright, the ogre does interrupt him.
Ah.
Well, you know.
Yeah. And he has to wait till his next turn to see if it recharges.
Y'all have really hurt it pretty bad.
And so now Trell will attack him.
And now you do get your bonus action, so
Yes, I
swing
do.
hard and swing well. Defeat a 13.
Hopefully. That did not work. Okay, that was a 9. So try with the scimitar now.
Carries it with his club. He's actually quite good with that thing.
The scimitar does hit. That's 18.
Okay, roll the damage.
That is only 6.
6 is still 6.
Yeah, that's true.
So, alright. You've cut a big line across his pectoral muscles. Blood is streaming out. He's angry. Arius, what are you doing?
How many hit points are left on the cauldron?
It looks like it's greater than halfway damaged. I think 13 left.
Yeah, 13 left.
Yeah.
Let's see, what can I do?
Hang on a moment.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello? Still here.
Can you hear us, Tina? Tina, can you hear us?
She might be on a phone call. I know sometimes I don't have her on
Yeah.
Discord. You'll like answer it and it'll still like before they updated it, like you didn't mute Discord, you could hear like what they were saying to them.
Ah, okay.
What do you want?
Oh, there she goes. Maybe she couldn't hear us.
Maybe.
Varg is a weird ranged ranger.
Excuse me.
Thank you for saying excuse you.
Thought it that mozzarella cheese I had earlier. Because I had cheese on toast.
You had cheese toast?
Yes, I had I had cheese on toast.
Did you heat the cheese up?
Well, yes.
Okay. Just wondering. I don't know if it was just like a slice of cold mozzarella cheese on a piece of butter toast.
Yeah,
Like I'll put a piece of like cheese on a piece of bread and like put it in the oven and put it on broil.
Yeah, it's cheese on toast.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
it's
cheese
called.
toast.
It's just cheese on toast. That's what it is. It's like beans on toast, or spaghetti hoops on
Hi, Tina.
toast. Hello.
SpaghettiOs on toast? What the crap?
Anything can go on toast
He
when
says-
you're over here.
He calls it toast cheese or.
Cheese on toast, because it's
Cheese on
cheese
toast, there you go,
on
sorry.
toast.
Okay. Alright, so yes, there are 13 hit points on the cauldron remaining.
Okay, Arius is going to use... What if I use Firebolt and the cauldron explodes because it has a bad reaction to fire? I'm going to use my crossbow again and fire at the cauldron this time.
Okay.
Doopy doopy doo. Light crossbow. Oh.
I'm guessing the AC is 13 still.
Yes.
Alright, that doesn't make it.
No, I only got 11.
Alright. Okay, so you got an 11. It misses, it clatters against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and that brings us to Varg.
Well, considering that it seems to suddenly dawn on Varg that he's got bows to use, he just kind of like is looks at his short bow and it's just like oh yeah, these things can't be pierced with arrows, but the damn thing with the cauldron thing can. I'm gonna shoot that thing.
Bravo, Pooch, you've just worked that out.
He like looks over at Arius before he does anything, and just like he does instead of just doing the index finger and middle finger for like pointing, like as I'm watching you kind of gesture, he uses the devil horns hand gesture, like and like points at his eyes and then points at Arius and then just turns around and is just like, I'm gonna shoot that cauldron now.
Alright, your short bow down there. Scroll down.
Alright.
Go ahead.
16!
Oh, nice.
Yes!
Alright, roll your damage since they said yes.
Yep, that one.
5.
Okay, the cauldron cracks are beginning to form in it. Alright. So,
By the gods, that is one sturdy pot!
would you make a constitution check?
Oh.
With
I'm sorry.
disadvantage at first, then you can take that.
You said a wisdom check?
Constitution.
Constitution, sorry. Is it a saving throw check or just a regular constitution check? Yeah, no. 4.
Okay. Okay. Your constitution goes down by 1.
Oh,
Alright, so what are you gonna do?
well, I was gonna ask if I could. I was trying to figure out what I can do because I have the herbalism kit that I'm proficient with, but then I'm also proficient in medicine. But
Well,
if I
use
was
that, you actually have to be outside of a battle zone.
Yeah.
damn.
It would take some
Then,
time to prepare.
I'm gonna hold my action then.
Okay. All right, so that brings the skeletons are free to act this round.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Yeah, well. All right, one of them comes for you, Arius. What is your armor class?
At the moment, I've got mage armor, so that's 13 plus my dexterity, which is 3, so it's 16.
Well, you know, it rolled a 2, so fuck that skeleton. Just attack Varg. Varg, what's your AC? 16?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, 16.
The skeleton does hit you. For 3 points of damage, it rakes its claws across your body, and you feel the strange chill of the grave.
So you've taken 6 so far.
Your body.
Yeah, I'm at 4 hit points right now. So, yeah, Varg just kind of like just shivers and kind of like looks over and is just like, why do the dead hate me?
Alright, so Oslin, what is your armor class?
16. Or no, I'm sorry. It is 14, I think.
Okay, the skeleton hits you.
Thanks.
You take 3 points of damage. Once again, that horrible, chill, grave feeling comes over you. And one of the skeletons breaks free and just runs after you, Kara. What is your armor class?
15.
Well, it rolled a 2, so it doesn't friggin'...
There's a...
Okay, so... now we're back to the ogre. The ogre is... He's got his eyes dead set on killing you, Troll.
Yeah, I figure.
And he makes a swing. He gets a 12.
Yeah, that probably won't hit.
Okay, doesn't hit. And he's gonna. I think he's gonna use his. No, he's gonna save his legendary action for next time.
Oh.
So, it is now Oslin. Oslin's go.
He's hurt, so he's gonna use the cure wounds.
Okay. Use cure wounds. Roll for it. Get yourself healed up.
What am I rolling?
I think 8.
One sec. Let me check. I have it on my thing. It's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is whatever your wisdom is.
Alright, so D8.
Wisdom is a +2. So 1d8
Plus 2, yeah.
+2.
So 8.
8. I am healed up.
Okay. Excellent. So, Trell, your go.
Okay, first Ren is going to see if his breath recharges.
He never used it, so yes, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Alright. I wouldn't have recharged with that, thankfully. So, he's probably going to try to hit him again with it.
And, okay, so the ogre in an interrupt attempt rolls an 18.
An 18.
He's scared of this little dragon.
Oh, he's... Is this taking up, like, all his reactions?
It's taking up his reaction, so
Perfect. Okay, good.
drinking healing potions at least.
Excellent. Okay, so Trell, I'm just gonna continue my cycle. Trell's gonna try to hit him.
Alright, roll to strike.
Alright, that didn't hit. That was a 9. Man, I'm not doing good with my longsword right now. Scimitar is 18 again.
Alright, and damage.
Damage is 7.
Alright, he's bloodied. He's hurting. He is not well. But he's still up. So that's unfortunate. Alright, Arius.
Well, there's a skeleton that tried to attack Arius, so he's going to use Firebolt on the skeleton.
Okay. Roll to hit it.
I believe it's 1d20.
Yeah, roll
1d. It's 1d20.
You roll d20 to hit.
What?
Because you have to use your spellcasting skill to hit it.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
It's your intelligence bonus.
Of
plus your
course,
proficiency
yes. Yes, right. Intelligence. And plus what did you say?
plus your proficiency bonus. So +2 plus your intelligence.
+2 plus my intelligence. Okay, so that's 20.
Oh, you hit him. And roll a d10 for your damage, good sir.
8.
Okay, you've barbecued the skeleton, but it's not down.
Oh. Thought we were going to have some nice ribs tonight.
Just ribs, though.
Just ribs.
All right, Varg.
He's gonna shoot the cauldron again.
Okay, roll to hit. You know the drill.
Short bow. That hit, that's 19.
Nice.
4.
All right, the cauldron, it's about shattered. You can tell that one more good blow will take it out. So that brings us to Kara.
Well, let's see if I can take it out.
You better, or else a whole world of hurt's coming out of it next round.
Fucking son of a bitch. I got a 6.
You got a 6?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't a 1. That's all I care about. I'm like, no. Alright. And I need you to make a Constitution save with disadvantage.
It says 5 to me.
Yeah, but that's not including the 2 I'm missing.
Oh,
That's just
okay.
regular. Yeah. So it's a 3.
You lose 1 more point of Constitution this round.
Son of a
You're
bitch.
looking sickly and gray, and you can actually see where the bits of your skin around where the liquid from the cauldron hit you are appearing to mummify.
Oh.
Ugh.
Okay.
I will eventually have a spell for that, but I do not right now.
Alright, so Oslin. Can you bring it... actually, before Oslin goes... Fortunately, only 1 more skeleton has leapt out of the cauldron. Oslin, what are you doing?
He's gonna shoot the cauldron.
Okay. Hope you do it.
That's Dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope.
The arrow misses.
Yep.
The first skeleton runs over towards you, Oslin, and it hits you.
Oh no.
It hits you with a... Oof. But what's your armor class? 16?
14 is my armor class.
Okay, well, it hit you with a 15 before its modifier. Okay. And it hits you for 4 damage, raking its claws across your flesh.
It's a good thing you just healed.
Yeah.
Alright, the next skeleton One of the one that's on you, Arius, it tries to swing for your eyes and misses.
Ooh.
One of them comes you, Varg, and hits with an 18.
Oh dear.
Take 2 points of damage.
How many?
2.
Alright. He's
Leaves
got
me at 2.
2 left.
And one is trying to... It has gotten behind Trell. Fortunately, the motherfucker couldn't hit you, Trell. It's like dancing and dodging like... Now the ogre is swinging at you full force.
Ugh.
No, not it got a 1. You get your attack and your bonus attack. Go for it. You get that twice.
Wait.
So you know what? You get to do your attack. You get to do 2 attacks and your bonus attack.
Oh.
So
I get to attack him like 3 times?
yes,
Ah, okay.
because he failed miserably.
Sweet. So, of course, Ren is going to attempt to breathe euphoria on him again. I guess just waste his
His reaction, yes.
Yep. And now I will, I guess, attack with the longsword twice. That's a 10. That doesn't hit.
Actually, he didn't succeed, so I make a wisdom save, right?
Oh,
Ren.
Oh, he doesn't succeed, Ren? Okay, so yeah, wisdom saving throw has to beat 13.
Okay, well, unfortunately, he made the save.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but now he can't make a save against your spells called Swing Sword.
Okay, so the first longsword strike didn't hit.
Okay.
Scimitar, that is 14, that did hit.
Okay, roll damage on it.
10 slashing damage.
Oof. Alright, you have nearly gutted him. He is howling in fury. Now make your 3rd attack.
Now with the longsword. Please, longsword, stop failing me. It failed horribly.
Longsword, I mean, just take it out and throw it away at this point.
Like, it has the same modifiers as my scimitar.
Okay, alright, so Trell's going. Arius, what are you doing?
How many more hit points does the skeleton attacking me have?
2.
2, okay. He's going to use, Firebolt again.
Okay, roll to hit it. Gotta be to 13.
Okie dokie. Come on, intelligence. Well, fuck that. With my proficiency, it's 8 plus 2, so 10. So nothing. Doesn't hit.
Nothing.
Wait,
no
so,
fire,
wait.
No fire for that skeleton.
You were using Firebolt, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. Ranged spell attack. So hold on, I'm trying to remember how ranged spell attack works.
It's basically an intelligence roll. You get to add your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency level. Or proficiency bonus.
Okay, so it's... Alright, so it's the spell attack. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so miss. Alright. Varg.
Okay.
There's an angry skeleton slashing at your face.
And you have 2 hit points.
Oh.
I'm surprised you haven't stuck its skull in between your jaw.
He does have bite.
But bite's
Oh.
piercing damage. I can't.
Yeah.
They're immune to that.
You know what, though? Dogs chew into bones all the time, so I'm gonna make that... I mean, there's a substantial difference between dog teeth crunching a bone and, like, trying to stick an arrow in something with no organs. So, I'm gonna rule that you don't get the half damage for that. 'Cause
Okay, so you can make a bite attack if you want.
Well, first, okay. So battle works. I get the one attack action, right?
Yes,
And that's it.
you get an attack action, but you can also do a bonus action. However, you don't.
I don't have the.
I don't know of anything you can do that requires a bonus action.
Right, but if I was going to see if there would be like anywhere I could like not run away from the fight, but kind of like position myself in a better place.
Yes, you can make what's called a fighting withdrawal.
Oh, a disengage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I used the 1978 term. Pardon me.
So yeah, they won't get an attack of opportunity on you if you disengage first and get away from them.
That will kind of take me out of the fight too. So.
You are a ranger with bows.
Well, yeah, but
You have a long bow. It shoots a very long ways.
I don't. I
Bite its face off.
You're
Angry dog, and these are bones.
yeah, that's no, like that's
Make my knife.
that's what I was actually thinking of doing, but then I was also I need to be sure if like I have another way of getting away or if that's just my one thing, because that's the first thing I did want to
use your bonus action to disengage. So
Yeah, you use your bonus action to escape. So
Okay, okay. Luckily, that was my first thing that I wanted to do anyway. If Varg's gonna go down, he's gonna go down at least chewing on a treat. So he gets up from all fours from being hunkered over from the damage he took last time and just growls at the thing and just snaps his jaws around its face.
you need to roll for attack first.
With advantage to attack it.
Yeah, roll bite. Nope, go down. Bite.
Nice.
18.
Yes. It hits. Now it hits a little.
Eight.
8.
Okay, yes, you managed to wrench the skeleton's head off. The skeleton now, unfortunately, it's got 2 hit points left and has disadvantage on all attacks because its head's off.
Varg's just holding the skull in his mouth and it's just like, can't take it off my paws. Take it off my teeth.
And then you probably need to do the disengage thing and get away.
And bonus action would be disengage, running off with with the skeleton's head in my mouth.
All right, Kara.
That damn cauldron, I'm gonna freaking get it.
All right, smack it upside the face.
Has anyone but me hit the ogre yet?
I've hit it one.
Ogre got hit once by Arius. But mainly it's been by you. We've been trying to focus on the cauldron so we don't have to deal with more of these damn skeleton bitches.
Well, I figure if the ogre is dead, that'll stop happening.
So I didn't hit the cauldron.
Oh.
Okay, alright. So
It's probably because half her face is melted off.
Make your constitution check. Please make your constitution check.
10.
13? Oh, sorry. Yeah, less. Because of the thing.
Yep, 10.
Oof. Okay, you lose another point of con.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, have I been losing any hit points this whole time, or just
No, you
Constitution?
don't have any hit points.
Okay, just making sure. Because I'm keeping track of everything.
What's going to happen is unless you all destroy that cauldron, before her constitution reaches 0, she will turn into a white and attack you.
How much
Well-
constitution do you have left?
I now have -4, so 10, and then plus my modifier of 2.
Okay.
So,
All right. Okay. Oslin, your go.
All right, come on. We're gonna get this. He's shooting at the
Cauldron.
cauldron again.
Oh,
No, wait, that's dexterity.
Is that okay? Hold. Self 7. Worse, even worse.
Okay. It doesn't hit. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay. Now the skeletons. Arius, the barbecue skeleton tries to get you and misses.
woo.
Trell, the one behind you, strikes you and hits.
1
point of damage though. You've got it that much together.
Sweet.
Varg is safe.
Yay.
Kara,
Yes.
you're starting to hear voices in your head.
Oh no.
Not Ilana.
Say again?
And it's not Ilana.
It's not Alana, no. No, you start seeing in your mind's eye a strange vision of a creature with goat's legs and a giant flabby human body and a ram's head, and it's got a scorpion tip tail and massive bat wings, and it's grinning
behind me or on my chair.
sadistically at you.
No, I heard it after, like when you were doing that.
And you notice the skeletons aren't attacking you anymore.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, hey, that's a bonus.
Yeah, she joined the team. Anyway. So, Oslin, you get to go now.
All right.
Oh wait, no, you went. So now it's Trell's turn. Trell. Oh wait, and the ogre didn't get his turn. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the ogre first.
Okay, you get 3 attacks again because the fucking ogre rolled a 1.
Alright, first I need to check if Ren gets his,
Best ever.
I'm gonna see if Ren gets his breath back. He does. So, the ogre does need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, he got a 3.
Ooh, neat, I finally get to use this. Okay, on a 3, 1 through 4, he can take no action or bonus action, I imagine, on the next turn, and uses all his movement to move in a random direction.
Okay. I'm going to be very random with this.
I mean, if he lives, I do have 3 attacks, and if they connect, maybe that'll help. Okay, so, longsword.
Yeah.
It hits! It's a 19!
Finally.
Nice.
God, this longsword. It does 11 damage.
Okay. You've removed one of his arms. He's laying on the ground, mewling and screaming.
He
Go
is...
for it.
Yep, he is not taking mercy right now. That's a 13. Does 13 hit?
It hits.
Okay. That's a scimitar, so that is 6 damage.
He's fucking dead.
Yay! Yay!
Dead. Cauldron is bubbling and shaking like it's gonna belch forth more undead.
Ah.
The undead are like turning toward you guys. Okay.
I do
Arius,
still have
what do you do?
my 3rd attack, don't I? Or is that just on the ogre?
No, you could run. You could make a move and then use your bonus action to smack the crap out of the cauldron if you want.
I am not hitting it with a melee attack, seeing what happened to Kara.
As long as you don't get a 1, you're safe.
Okay. I will attempt to hit it with my longsword and just hope I do not get a 1.
Let's hope not.
Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if I get a 1. It is a 25.
Oh,
Okay, you broke it. They've had 4 hit points left. It's gone. Alright, Kara, you breathe a great sigh of relief as the corruption leaves your body and you recover all of your constitution.
Yay!
yay.
A quick search of the room uncovers no more treasure, but it does uncover a peculiar letter written in a very fine and beautiful script.
Wait, did the skeletons just like fall over dead?
Once the cauldron was gone, they vanished.
I knew it.
Can I investigate the parchment to see if I understand the language?
You don't even have to roll. You recognize you don't. Do you speak giant?
Does that come under Undercommon?
No.
No, okay. No.
Giant's its own thing.
No, I don't have giant.
However, if you could find someone who could translate it, you know that whoever you can discover right now that whoever wrote this was highly educated.
Okay, so can I add that to my equipment?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
What kind of language do the giant speak?
Giant.
Just giant?
Yeah, it's just called giant.
Okay.
They speak big people talk.
Yes,
It is a
yes,
dialect of primordial.
That's probably what the orcs say. Yes.
Because I was about to say, like, I have a lot of languages here.
Yeah, he can speak primordial, and giant is technically a variant, like a dialect of primordial, but I don't think it counts.
Honestly, he can speak primordial, but that is not the same as being able to read the written giant language.
Ah, okay.
Primordial itself is not usually a written language spoken. It's spoken by elementals and things like that.
Okay.
So.
And there's nothing else in the room?
No, other than a broken cauldron, and you shudder, Arius, as you recognize the sigils on this cauldron. Every mage knows them. Every mage lives in terror of them. This was a cauldron of Orcus, the demon prince of the dead.
Ooh. So,
Whoever has some serious pull with the abyss.
Okay.
I would like to make a nature check on the ogre to see if its meat is edible.
Okay, yes, you can do that. Make your nature check.
I mean, he did say fresh meat.
Yeah, 19.
As you cut into the ogre, you suddenly you crinkle your nose at the scent. This ogre has been dead for a long time.
It's undead.
An undead
And
ogre.
it wasn't undead. It was just like it was a living being inhabiting dead flesh. It wasn't not the usual abomination you see. This is and it looks to you like something you would recognize as a sort of perversion of druid.
Perversion of
Some sort
druid.
Druid craft was done on this.
Huh. Would he know exactly the type of druidry?
It's druidry itself, but you don't know what type this is.
Okay.
This is something that takes everything that's good about nature and makes it horrible.
Ah.
Can Arius set the ogre's body alight?
Yes, you don't even have to roll.
He's wanting to burn stuff.
He
He
has
wants to-
mostly fire spells.
And it's purifying the area.
Alrighty.
I would also like to check the other room that, wait, Tina, your thing is glowing, but I can't hear you. Can anyone hear
I
her?
think we lost Tina again.
Hello.
There you are.
Hello.
Okay. So I was gonna say, since the storm is over, and I am heading back home now, I was gonna pause here, and the one thing I wanted to let everybody know is you have gained a level.
Whee!
Yeah.
I'm level 2.
Say again, Skylar?
I am level 2. I get a few things at level 2. I get several things at level 2.
Yeah. So basically, the way it works from now on is it took 1 adventure to get out of level 1. It'll take 2 to get out of level 2. 3 to get past level 3. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Rather than sit around and waste my life trying to figure experience points, I think this is an easier way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Crud muffins.
Crud muffin.
I'm sorry, did I just get home to have another freaking thunderstorm alert come out? Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, no, it's just an airport weather warning, so as long as I'm not flying out, everything's fine.
Nice.
Alright, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope it was some fun tactical combat and wasn't too tedious.
No, it
I
was
very
fun.
much
I
enjoyed it. I personally
No,
was
no,
very
lava.
slightly annoyed isn't the right word, but for lack of a better word, annoyed at everybody else for not attacking the ogre, except me.
I attacked
What?
the ogre twice.
Okay, twice.
Well, no, actually, what you did was you tanked the ogre while they handled what was going to boil forth 1d10 skeletons every
Okay.
1d4 rounds.
That is true. I had it in my mind that if he was dead, then the cauldron wouldn't work anymore.
Unfortunately, that was not the case.
Okay.
Actually, you also had your little dragon to help you, so technically you were 2 people.
He didn't do much.
And things would have been a lot worse for you all if he'd gotten to use his actions for anything other than, he could have protected the cauldron. He could have, run over and dunked Kara in it
Oh.
to speed up the transformation. I mean, legendary actions for boss monsters are pretty terrifying. So anytime you've got even like a little annoying that prevents them from taking them, do it.
Okay.
Because like I said, I love 5th edition because the monsters can be more creative, and they can definitely be more terrifying. So.
All right.
And once we're out of here, y'all explore the forests and hills and everything.
Sweet.
Alright, thank you all so much for playing. I enjoyed running it thoroughly, and I look forward to next week. And Joy,
Thank you.
I'm glad that you felt better this time.
Thank you.
He said thank you. I don't think you hear him.
All right. Have a good night. I'll see y'all
Take
later.
care.
Night,
Have a
guys.
good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.